journalists. The International Consortium of Investigative Journalists has been combing through more than 2 million files of financial transaction data for more than a year. Of countries use covert accounts and companies to shield their wealth.
Now is he's going to end up in jail. Floyd Mayweather up until now has avoided jail time like he's avoided punches in the ring, but jail is where he's headed. A Las Vegas judge.
$200 million, $300 million.
Dollars?
Yeah. And different.
The FBI has reportedly uncovered evidence indicating that Floyd Mayweather may have hidden millions in offshore accounts to avoid taxes and obscure his real wealth. Leaked documents claim he funneled income from exhibition fights and endorsement deals through shell corporations and foreign banks to keep those earnings out of sight. These concealed assets raise serious legal and ethical concerns about financial transparency and possible tax evasion. Experts believe the situation could prompt a major investigation into his finances. While Mayweather has frequently showcased his fortune publicly, the reported findings suggest a far more secretive and potentially illegal financial strategy operating behind the scenes.
Accounts to hide trillions of dollars and evade laws. Again, to Hari, who has the story.
Uncovering the complex workings of offshore tax havens has led to one of the largest cross-border collaborations ever between journalists. The International Consortium of Investigative Journalists has been combing through more than 2 million files of financial transaction data for more than a year. It's taken this long because the digital file size is 160 times larger than the State Department.
Floyd Mayweather has openly stated that he keeps large amounts of money in several bank accounts. During a 2013 interview with ESPN, he disclosed that one account alone held $123 million, emphasizing his method of spreading funds among different financial institutions. This tactic is commonly used to reduce risk and maintain access to cash. Despite that, his money management has faced examination. Reports suggest he owed more than $22 million in taxes from 2015, which resulted in a federal tax lien. Liabilities of that scale have sparked concerns regarding how he oversees his finances and his level of transparency.
How much money do you have in your bank account?
Which account? Which bank?
You have more than one account?
Absolutely.
I don't even have one account. Give me the amount of money you have in one of your accounts.
$200 million, $300 million.
Dollars?
Yeah. And different accounts.
A former accountant for Floyd Mayweather stated that he regularly brushed aside figures such as $100,000 or $200,000 and even $50,000, treating them as minor. According to the accountant, those amounts simply did not matter to him and had no real impact. However, affluent investors observing the situation viewed that relaxed outlook as a concern. When someone owns a commercial property or shopping center valued at $100 million, a $10 million gain being taxed at 37 to 40% instead of 20 to 24% represents a significant loss. He also noted that discussions are underway about eliminating the step-up in basis, a change that could raise future tax liabilities.
Residences making 100, 200 grand here or there, $50,000 not going to affect. But for those large investors, obviously that's becoming very concerning because if you've got a building, big mall or something else, it could be worth $100 million. All of a sudden, you've got a $10 million profit on there that's now going to be taxed at 37 or 40 versus 20 to 24. Huge difference. So that's the biggest one people are keeping their eye on.
Questions have surfaced about Floyd Mayweather's financial structure, particularly regarding methods used to reduce tax obligations, approaches similar to those utilized by many ultra-wealthy individuals around the world. He has reportedly been associated with offshore accounts, financial arrangements often used to limit substantial tax exposure. These accounts are commonly established in low-tax jurisdictions such as the Cayman Islands or Switzerland. By directing funds through such locations, individuals can legally decrease the taxes owed in their primary country of residence. Offshore structures function by transferring income or assets to foreign institutions where tax rules are more favorable or where payments can be delayed. For prominent earners like Mayweather, this can potentially mean saving millions in taxes. Although these strategies are lawful when properly executed, they generate debate over fairness, particularly when government programs rely on revenue from everyday taxpayers. Critics contend that this reflects a broader pattern of affluent individuals taking advantage of existing legal gaps.
Use of offshore accounts. I'm sure this isn't your first time hearing the term offshore. Offshore banking, offshore account, etc. What does it bring to mind? Water, scenes, and more water? Surprise, None of the above. Offshore banking is a bit like hiding money in distant places, islands. The wealthy stash their money in foreign banks, often in tax havens known for their friendly financial policies. It's like sending their hard-earned money to a safe place away from tax issues at home. Offshore accounts come with a little bit of tax legal implications and challenges, however. So before you start dreaming of stashing all of your money at that private island, consider what's involved here, right? The tax authorities back home always keep a watchful eyes, and there's always a need for carefulness. Governments everywhere are tightening regulations to prevent abuse.
Joe Rogan speaks about the vast fortune Floyd Mayweather accumulated during his career and the challenges that come with handling that level of income. He notes that when someone earns that much, tax obligations eventually follow. Rogan envisions a situation where Mayweather is handed a $25 million tax bill, only to learn he owes an additional $50 million, emphasizing how staggering those figures are. He also references Mayweather's lavish spending habits, mentioning that he purchased more than 100 high-end cars from the same dealership, always paying in cash. Even if many of those vehicles are rarely driven, Rogan points out that they retain value, making them worthwhile assets. He expresses respect for Mayweather's ability to build such immense wealth, suggesting he has developed effective methods to sustain and expand it. In Rogan's view, Mayweather has skillfully handled the demands of earning and managing an extraordinary fortune, using calculated strategies to preserve and increase his assets.
It's neglect to pay. Neglect, and it's also like, I think, and there is like a truth to this, he makes so much money that there's probably a point when they're like, hey, it's time to pay your taxes. And you go like, all right, here's a check for $25 million. That's an incredible amount of money. And then they go, that's true, but you owe 50 more. And he's just like, that can't be right. I've given you $25 million.
Yeah, like what?
Yeah, like what are you talking about, man?
He's bought over 100 luxury cars from the same dealer and always pays in cash. Hilarious! I love it.
He has 15 million worth of cars.
Congratulations.
But he doesn't drive.
I like it. Good. You can sell those. They're worth a lot of money. You can get that money too.
Yeah.
You know, it's just. He's really interesting in the amount of money that he's able to generate.
Yeah. Floyd Mayweather's business associate has spoken out, describing a difficult truth about his finances. Although he was among the highest earning athletes of his era, the claim is that his expenses have exceeded what he has brought in. The partner explained that even when millions are earned each year, most of it is absorbed by an extravagant way of living. Hundreds of thousands are reportedly spent every month. And even nine-figure income can be overshadowed by the scale of outgoing costs. Those expenditures reportedly cover luxury vehicles, private air travel, and high-priced property, all accumulating rapidly. The associate also indicated that Mayweather's money management may not be as stable as it appears publicly. He suggested the wealth presented to the world might not fully reflect the underlying situation once monthly obligations are considered. Despite substantial earnings, consistent heavy spending makes it difficult to preserve lasting wealth. This has prompted speculation about potential risks to his long-term financial stability. Without sharing exact figures, the partner stressed that the totals do not align, highlighting a sharp contrast between the public image and the financial reality.
Look, man, you know, we both made some real money, but you know, you start burning through, you make $2-3 million a year, you burning through $100,000 a month. You ain't really got that much money.
Shit, he probably spending way more than that.
No, I'm talking regular dudes. We say we made $3 million, we burning through $100,000 a month. We really don't got no paper like that saved up.
Fact.
So even if he's making $100 million, if he's burning through $5, $6, $7 million a month, you still got taxes, you still got responsibilities. So I don't know nobody's bag, but you know, me and you, we real. We never count nobody paper. So
not at all.
I hope he got 10 billion. And I hope he get out of his problem.
That's a fact, because you would figure he should be able to just cash him out. Like whatever the tab is, you know, he should be able to wire that.
Yeah, I think he could do that with no problem. I think he got all the money in the world. I think they may not want.
Floyd Mayweather's massive fleet of high-end vehicles, featuring several Lamborghinis and a custom-built 700 horsepower Mercedes-Benz G-Wagon, highlights his extravagant way of living. Yet possessions of that scale can also add pressure to ongoing tax matters. Maintaining luxury assets requires considerable spending on insurance, upkeep, and storage, and those obligations can grow substantially over time. One example. His purchase of a Mercedes-Maybach 57S valued at roughly $500,000 reportedly resulted in legal action seeking more than $167,000 in unpaid loan balances after payment stopped. He has also been said to acquire more than 40 luxury cars from a single dealership, prompting questions about the financial impact of transactions on that level. While these acquisitions project wealth, they may also draw attention from tax authorities, particularly if viewed as methods of shielding assets or reducing tax exposure. The ownership structures and financing arrangements tied to such vehicles can further complicate asset disclosure and tax filings. Without accurate records and clear reporting, purchases of this magnitude could be interpreted as attempts to obscure financial activity, potentially carrying legal repercussions.
The money I still got, the jewels I still got, the cars I still got, the mansions I still got. You either motivate it or you hate it. Either or, it doesn't matter. Walk with me, let's talk. I got 9 toys right here. I got the 488 Ferrari. I got the Maybach or the Maybach, whatever you want to call it. I got 7 Rolls Royces right here. I like to call it Lucky 7. So you either motivate it or you hate it. My lifestyle, money made. I'm the money man. Remember that.
Floyd Mayweather has recently added 3 luxury vehicles: a Bugatti Chiron Sport, a Mercedes-Benz G-Class AMG, and a Cadillac Escalade VESV, further enlarging his already impressive car collection. These purchases, valued at around $5 million, reflect his taste for high-end and exclusive automobiles. The Bugatti Chiron Sport, one of only 60 ever produced, features a 1,500 horsepower engine and can reach speeds up to 218 miles per hour, showcasing Mayweather's focus on owning some of the most elite cars in the world. Yet these extravagant buys come with significant financial responsibilities. Expenses for insurance, storage, and maintenance can quickly accumulate. The prominence of such vehicles may also draw attention from tax authorities, particularly if ownership is interpreted as a method to hide assets or reduce taxes. Although Mayweather's net worth is estimated at $400 million, managing and properly reporting assets of this scale remains a complicated and demanding task.
Deal with the best. So today, I purchased 3 vehicles. Give them the breakdown, Chadwick. Give them
2025 Cadillac Escalade VESV. This is a supercharged motor version. But the best car you purchased is...
what about this? I bought this today.
Brand new 2025 matte blue G63 AMG.
And let's walk down here and check this out. Come. My new toy. Give me the breakdown.
This is a Bugatti Chiron Pure Sport. This is the most rare of all the Chirons ever produced. One of 60. This is a 1-of-1 spec. All of the whole body is carbon fiber exposed in blue, and it's been painted. You can see there's blue exposed carbon as you...
Floyd Mayweather, along with Kim Kardashian, promoted Ethereum Max, a cryptocurrency that later became the focus of legal action. Investors filed a lawsuit against both, alleging they took part in a pump-and-dump scheme. The complaint stated that Mayweather and Kardashian encouraged people to buy Ethereum Max tokens, which quickly lost value after the endorsements. The case highlights the dangers of celebrity promotion in the largely unregulated crypto market, where influential figures can sway public perception and lead investors into risky decisions. It serves as a cautionary example of how hype-driven endorsements may not reflect the actual value of a product, leaving buyers with significant losses. The lawsuit also underscores the need for stronger oversight and accountability in cryptocurrency promotions, especially when celebrities are involved in marketing financial products without regulation. Mayweather has promoted several cryptocurrencies, including Ethereum Max, reportedly for large endorsement fees, but evidence suggests he did not invest his own money. While he encouraged fans to purchase these digital assets, his personal financial exposure in the projects appears minimal or non-existent. Critics argue he leveraged his platform to boost token values for a payday, benefiting from the promotion without assuming investment risk, leading to claims that he exploited the crypto market rather than supporting it long-term.
And everybody in the crypto world is competing with one another, whereas I feel like everybody should be able to choose what they want to choose and go with who they want to go with. I think everybody should work together. And what I always did was I believed in myself. Before anybody else believed in me, I believed in myself.
Floyd Mayweather's extravagant lifestyle, especially his growing collection of luxury cars, appears to reflect more than just a taste for opulence. It points to a deeper financial pattern, or lack of one, centered on avoiding responsibilities. Despite owing large sums to creditors, including taxes and other debts, he continues to showcase his wealth. His focus on acquiring high-end vehicles seems to serve as a distraction from these mounting obligations. By indulging in lavish purchases, Mayweather diverts attention from unpaid liabilities, using his cars as symbols of status while neglecting financial responsibilities. Insights from Dage's interactions with him reveal a man who, despite enormous wealth, is sensitive to public perception and concerned with image. His dismissive response to a fan mentioning a trip to Dubai suggests a focus on protecting his persona, using his success as a buffer against vulnerabilities. The public display of wealth may be an attempt to hide underlying issues like growing debts and tax obligations. This pattern suggests that Mayweather often chooses materialistic showcases to divert attention from the realities of his financial obligations rather than confronting them directly.
I'm not asking how much, but did you get paid at least some of it up front?
Yes.
Okay. Because obviously Logan, when he fought, he keeps talking about how he still doesn't got anything.
Yeah.
And now you have fought him.
Yeah.
You got some of it at least.
I mean, I just have better better manager, agent, all of that.
Although you may not have done it if Logan had just been paid, right? Like maybe you needed Logan to...
No, it's because it's like, remember when I fought Vinny Hackett?
No, yeah, true. No one at that event got paid.
Everyone apart from
you and Gibb, right?
Yeah, me and Gibb, we got paid.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
shout out manager.
Yeah.
I don't know, can you say his name?
Yeah, say his name, yeah.
Shout out Lim.
Chiverano.
I'm like,
Man like Chiverano.
What's his name?
Oh, really?
Oh my God. He's so fake and he's insecure as hell. And the thing is, I don't even care about saying all this stuff. Yeah, you're not gonna fight me, are you, bitch? Okay. He's so insecure. So let me just tell you like some things that happened. So this was the Dubai podcast. For some reason, he's just making these noises, slah, 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 to his whole team, slah, slah, and just making some weird noises. It made no sense. And then one of my fans said, "Hey yo, Deji, I flew all the way from the UK for this." And then he you don't have to respond to that, but he responds being like, "It don't matter, man. You in Dubai now." Like why?
Like what do you call them things you get for Christmas? Like
soundboard.
Yeah.
Floyd Mayweather, once famous for calling himself the greatest of all time, now confronts the reality of unresolved financial troubles. His undefeated boxing record has not shielded him from years of accumulating unpaid taxes and debts. Despite a life of luxury, Mayweather's neglect of his financial responsibilities has started to catch up with him. Extravagant possessions, from high-end cars to lavish homes, have not hidden the growing legal pressures surrounding him. While his ability to earn money is unquestionable, his financial management has been inconsistent. His bold displays of wealth can seem like a challenge to institutions such as the IRS, but this is one opponent he cannot evade indefinitely. Interest and penalties on unpaid obligations continue to mount, and no flashy social media posts or material splurges can mask the increasing pressure. His actions suggest he believes he can avoid accountability, but eventually, he will have to face the consequences. Even a storied career may not protect him from the fallout of these financial decisions. After retiring from professional boxing, Mayweather turned to exhibition matches, a move that drew widespread criticism. Fans and commentators argued these fights, often against lesser-known opponents or unranked competitors, diminished his legacy and seemed motivated by large paychecks rather than sport. While lucrative, these bouts lacked the competitive rigor of professional contests, leading to claims that Mayweather prioritized money over maintaining the high standards of his career. Critics speculated that these exhibitions were a way to sustain his opulent lifestyle amid financial pressures, shifting focus from his championship legacy to immediate earnings, disappointing many longtime supporters who admired his pursuit of excellence in the ring.
Nobody else's terms, but you to make the decision, you know what? This is it. I don't care what all you guys say. I'm out of here. I'm done.
I mean, I think I just had a game plan. I had a brilliant game plan. The game plan was to be very outspoken. You know, I was born with personality. I was born with charisma. Speak my mind. Speak from the heart. You know, I don't hate or dislike anyone. I want to go out there, you know, and just do what I have to do inside that square circle. Choose a tremendous team on the outside. That's going to help me take things to the next level, and that's what I did.
That wraps up today's video. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to stay tuned for more.